University of California at Berkeley, and I will tell you he was the best department chair in my history, because I attended and graduated from the University of California Berkeley Department of City Regional Planning Graduate School, uh, 1985 to 1987. And Ed was always quite, I didn't have the opportunity to take a course from him, but I got to know him quite well. And Ed was always free with his opinions and views and advice. Um, he and I would talk at length about uh, city planning and the plight of African Americans. And he had strong opinions about Oakland and where it was going, both right and wrong. And eventually he tried to follow up on that. He ran for mayor of Oakland, and he wound up as the front runner until former California Governor Jerry Brown, who had relocated to live in Oakland, decided to run for mayor. And it shocked everybody. And Ed was really dejected over the news and the eventual outcome, because the brass ring was really Ed's to have, uh, with respect to the objective of being mayor of Oakland. I think that Ed, in retrospect, I think Ed would have been a better mayor of Oakland than Jerry. Okay, because Ed understood process and procedure, whereas Jerry was a politician. Uh, I think what where I take away from Ed Blakely is his desire to listen to you, the fact that he cared, and that he was never, also I never saw him too high or too low. Okay, in other words, he was never really super upset about anything or super sad. Um, I think people read that different ways, and I'm going to stay away from that out of respect for him. But I always liked Ed, and I'm sorry that I didn't get to know him better than I did. But there was one good, sweet spot in our relationship where things were just cool, and I talked to him regularly, and about different ideas, and especially when it looked like he was indeed on that track to be Oakland's mayor until Jerry came along. Well, situation for everybody. But if you've never seen Ed Blakely, here's Ed right here. Um, and he closed out his life in Australia. And I am told there was a fellow who wrote a blog about him. Fortunately, he passed away of pancreatic cancer. And and um, just apparently elected to go out on his own terms, if you will. That was Ed. Ed is a quiet, intelligent warrior with a rapier intellect and a caring heart and soul, who was one of the best city planning professors of our generation. And very much also interested in making sure that young African American city planning students um, were visible. You talk them up and promote and talk. He was good at that. So I'm so sorry that I lost touch with Ed. I'm going to try to make it up to him by talking about his legacy from time to time and making reference to him. That's that's the one thing that I can do, at least. Um, but yeah, he's quite a giant, Ed Blakely. Ed, you're somewhere in the universe planning a city for some continent on some planet. You may very well still be here on Earth somewhere. We just don't know it yet. Subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube, folks, and bookmark ZennyReport.com and OaklandNewsOnline.com. Thank you.